What's happening, everybody? I'm Allie Burns from Picks and Parlays, and this is Morning Wood brought to you by our official sponsor, Caesars Sportsbook. Caesars has a really good deal for you guys. Their promo code for Picks and Parlays, it's going to be Morning CZR. That's going to get you up to $1,100 in first bet insurance. All right. So definitely check that out. There's a link in the description of the video, or just pop this promo code right on in. Sorry, I just took a big drink of beet juice and now my mouth is watering. Or just type in this promo code when you download the Caesars app and go from there. Lots of money to be made this month, and it's all going down tomorrow. It all starts off tomorrow. Before we get going, also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. We do have the last Woody standing. We're on day 2. We've got 2 special guests today also. Lex Steele, or Jock Diesel, depending on how you know him, is going to come in about 10 minutes here. He's going to tell us a story, the story of the hedge last night. He was texting with me. He made a big 11 leg parlay. Lenny, could we type up a disclaimer that Picks and Parlays does not recommend or condone making 11 leg parlays?
No, because right after the show, you're going to follow Just Parlay Show with Chris King.
Well, 11 leg parlays, though. That was an intense one. Excuse me, but he pulled a hedge on it. He made it down to 10. The 11th game was going. He hedged it. The story was quite amusing, so I'll have him tell you guys that story. And then at about 1:30 Eastern, Cam Ross is going to come on and give his Cam pick. I'm also going to have him go through the teams in the East. Remember, our bracket is the East. The East starts up tomorrow. And then at the end of the show, Lenny's going to go through Handicapper. All right. Yesterday was cut day. So he's going to show you guys who's still in it, who's hot, obviously who's not, because they're not going to be there. We're not even going to talk about who's not. I feel so disheveled right now. March is killing me. People. Okay, there. Medic gets in town today also. Mother of pearl. Let me sort my shiz out. Okay, now we're ready. Okay, so what else did I want to say? Oh, the morning. So if you guys want to join in to some of our free contests, including the Handicapper, you're going to do it over at the Morning Wood Facebook page. This link is also in the description of this video. So don't forget to get yourself hooked up with us. And we're getting closer. The Picks and Parlays meet and greet Saturday, March the 19th at Paradise Cantina at 12 noon, at high noon. And then we've got the after party at the Office Bar at 5 p.m. That's Craig Trapp and Cameron Ross will be there. You guys can ask him in person what his picks are. Medic flies in tonight. I've got Laterica flying in tomorrow. Lenny will be there with his lovely wife, Amanda Licious. Who else? I'm missing someone. Chip Chirimbus should be around. Dan Kaiser. So, you might know a few people there. You might want to stop in. Craig's buying drinks and tons of free food. So you guys definitely want to check it out. And he's got like a suitcase full of t-shirts that he's trying to pass off on me to bring. I'm like, I'm little. I can't lug. Also, don't forget, boom, search YouTube for Total Chaos. We did Total Chaos last night with Chris King from the Just Parlay show that's coming on right after Morning Wood, and the 2 Scots who come on at 3 p.m. Eastern with Back to the Window. Chris King was 5-0 last week. Here's his stat. He's 8-2 all time. He's done 2 Total Chaoses and he's 8-2. So definitely check out this Total Chaos because he's got 5 picks on there for you guys. And then the bracket challenge. Lenny, can they still sign up for the bracket challenge until tomorrow, right? Yes. Okay. He says yes. I was hoping he would pop on so I could take a bite of my toast, but it's not happening. It's okay. Okay. So let's say
Sorry,
hello.
I was typing because I wanted to put this up.
You won the last Woody, AJ!
Yes, he won last week's Woody, not yesterday. Not yesterday. He won last week's. Came down to him, Raymond Reddington, and Amanda Licious, and Amanda and Raymond. And AJ's had Colorado first half money line, and you won. So congratulations. Send the email. You already know what to do.
Yeah, that's his third one. AJ's won 3, I believe, now.
Yep. So
that's so exciting.
He messaged me like this morning. He was like, I think I won. And I'm like, you think? And he's like, well, did I? And I'm like, I don't know. That's an Allie Burns contest. I went through buzzer beater last night after I did a handicap 10, like, and graded those, but it was like midnight. And I'm like, you know what, Allie Burns, you grade them. I'm not doing it. And then,
I don't mind grading them as long as there's a photo of like posted on the Facebook page. If I can trust you to put the photo on the Facebook page, then you can trust me to grade them.
That's fair.
I get so scared with it.
I was like, and I look, and I knew he won because Mandy had me checking everybody else. She's like, I didn't win. She goes, so I'm hoping they both lost too, so I get another shot at it. Too. Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, no. And the buzzer beater has come down to there's only 2 people left in that: Michael Dost and Simon.
I saw that.
I didn't get no picks for 4 people, so I just put no picks on the spreadsheet just in case you did privately, because everybody thinks they can do that. Also, I want to show off my new Tiger spring training hat.
Oh, that's fun. Oh, how cute.
It's a palm tree.
You have palm trees? A lot of palm trees in Detroit, huh?
They play in Florida, spring training.
I'm just kidding. Just tons of them all
Woke
over.
Up chose violence. Woke up chose violence. I did not.
I did not. Not one bit.
I sent out links
to. I am kind of in a mood today, though. I am kind of in a mood today.
I sent out links to Jock and Cam. And then you want to talk about whatever. And I'm going to go close my window because apparently the guy across the street decided to remodel his house today. I don't know. Can you hear that banging?
Yes, I can.
All right, great. I'm going to go get into a fight. I'll be right back.
Okay, excellent. Sounds great. Hi, glue sniffer. You're a little glue sniffer. I think Leg Show, you better come out and meet us. I've heard Robert Franklin's going to be in town. Chanel L's, we're going out on Thursday night. Hi, Chris Scott. You're going to go with here. Let me pull up. I'll show you guys what's going on here while Lenny's out fighting a gardener or whatever's going on there. Can he bring his camera out? I mean, if there's going to be a fight, I could hang odds on it right now. We could talk, you know. Just saying, if he cared about others, he might consider that. Okay, so share the screen. Are you loading them in? Okay. He's loading you guys in. I'm showing you guys what he's doing. Okay, so Chris Scott is our first one. He's doing that. Oh, AJ's is still in the other one too. That's exciting. That's exhilarating. Yes, like, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. Don't forget to subscribe to the Max Wagers Network. It's a real, oh my God, I took myself out and not the thing. It's a really big deal. The Max Wagers Network. Yes, it's a new channel. Elliot V, I know I haven't seen you in here for a while, so you got to subscribe to it too, because the Picks and Parlays channel is going to go away. Picks and Parlays and Winners and Whiners have merged. What?
We're not, stop saying we're going away. Picks and Parlays is still going to do Total Chaos and all those other shows that everybody streams on there. But this show, because it's so awesome, got upgraded to the major network. Think of it like that. It's like a
Jump
pyramid.
on my back, boys.
It's on a pyramid.
Jump on my back. We're going to the top.
There you go. Well, you are the opening act for me later.
Exactly. We formed Voltron. You must have watched
Voltron.
Chaos.
Wonder Twin powers. Unite.
I said that on Chaos last night.
You're supposed to raise your thing like that, and Wonder Twin powers.
Ooh.
Unite.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know? Oh my God. Wonder Twin powers? Activate.
No.
Oh my God.
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. The frick's a Wonder Twin? I'm just saying. All right, so we have our first special guest is here. Lexington. Here he is right here. How you doing, friend? Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me?
Surviving. Yes, I can. How are you?
Okay. I'm good. Yeah. So last night you and I had a chat going on. We were in Messenger. You guys know Lex every day. He sends me his, 11-leg parlay. And you guys know I do not condone making 11-leg parlays. Okay. That's just a lottery ticket in the world. But he got to the point, like I said, where there was one left to hedge, one left to go. You were down 1-2. Hold on. Let me pull up our our messenger actually. And you can kind of talk us through this also. But I know you ended up winning the parlay anyway, but are you glad that you hedged it?
Oh yeah, man, I almost got pulled over and ran out of gas.
Oh my God, I know.
Yeah, I didn't even know I was on E, and with the app, I have to be in my state, so I was like, oh man, no cash out option. I was like gunning it. I was going like 70 in the 55 or in the 60, and then I'm like moving to the left to like get around cars, and then like cop like zips past me, and I'm like, well, that's a first bonus. And then I look down and I'm like, oh man, I'm almost on E. Now I'm like, then I look at the time, I'm like, man, I have to like get back in 24 minutes, and it's 10 minutes left in the game. And so it was man, but yeah,
So
yeah,
explain to them what it was. So it was 11. How much did you originally bet to win how much?
Oh, it was 20 to win 1,700.
Right. Okay. So
Yep.
it was $20, 1,700.
Yep.
And he's got one to go on it. And he sends me a text. I can't pull it up on my thing. I don't know why it won't come up. It made me so happy. I was like, all right, people listen. People listen sometimes. And again, hedging is not a requirement. You don't have to hedge. It's a preference whether you want to do it. To me, I personally am just working on hedging. Like I'm fine tuning my hedge tool in my toolbox right now. So I'm pretty into it. And I just wanted to share that with you. And then it happens in real time. So he texts me and says, with a proper hedge, even with bad juice, I can out $500 on the Sharks at -210, which pays 750. If the Panthers come back, I get 1,700, which means I met 500. If they lose, I make a 231 profit.
Mm-hmm.
That was a stress, man. So what did you ended up getting the Sharks at a +155 because now he's in Maryland, can't bet in Maryland. He's got to speed, like he was saying, back to Virginia to get the hedge in. He gets there. Win a contest, Joey Rodriguez. That's how you get a shirt.
I was just going to say that, but I'm so happy. Jock, what up?
Yo, thanks, Detroit.
So then you got him at a +130. So you bet 300 to win. That's actually two words, but who knew? 690, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Is what happened. So then we minus this out. I can't do math. You know that about me. 1,700 minus 690. So you guaranteed yourself $1,000 profit, basically, is what happened there. I love it. So that's like real life hedging, and you're happy you did it, right?
Yeah. Oh man, I'm like even if yeah, no, I'm happy. It was because it's like it was a way to go. All it takes is one to mess it up, and I mean, I was even surprised that the Panthers were even like they're down. Most of the they were down like I think the first period, and
it was 1-2 when you started
period,
texting.
Second period, then they tied up like late in the game, and then went into overtime, and yeah, so I'm back at it. Got a 13 leg right now. Need to.
I mean, the worst part of that game, it was Panthers Sharks, is what we're talking about. We should have opened with that. The worst part was, remember, they went up 3-2, and then they took a goal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they took the goal back. It was overturned. So then you're like, okay, 3-2. Maybe I don't need to hedge. Maybe I can just let it ride, right?
Yeah.
But then they take that goal away. And that's a big reason why you do make the hedges, because any little thing like that can happen. If you've got this amount of money on the line and you can guarantee yourself that amount, $1,000 I mean, they didn't win it till overtime. In an overtime, it could have gone either way. Absolutely. So I'm proud of you, Lex. Stop making 11-leg parlays, but I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Also, get a lot of advice and tips, watching your show and the Twins show, and correct traps, morning videos, and of course, classy Higgs. So, and the Handicapper 10, get a lot of because I got a lot of good advice and picks from the Handicapper 10. So, yeah, it's it's I've learned a lot being with the pick some parlay Morningwood community. So,
Aw.
yep. Yeah.
Woo! All right. Well,
Yep.
thank you so much for coming on and joining us. I just wanted to share your story. You guys don't even know at home. I've got all 15 of the par ladies in the group chat. I've got the twins and Lenny. Like I'm shooting screenshots. I'm like, root relax. We're all you've got a band of people like pulling for you right now, man. So it was a definite point in our night where we were all came together as a community right there. It takes a village to cash a ticket sometimes.
Best wishes. Yeah, the parlay gods were smiling.
It were. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show. It's a pleasure as always. If you want to jump into a total chaos on Thursday or Friday, let me know about it. I can get you in. I know a girl who can get you in.
Okay. All right. Plus money, honey.
All right. I'll see you later, Lex. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Oh, that was a good one. So yeah, hedging in real life, right? A real life application. A lot of you could say, oh, it's only $20. I could just let it ride. It's no big deal because I'll cash 1,700. Or you can make a bet that guarantees that you lock in some profit. Now he didn't have to, he could have bet 20 on a plus 300. What was that?
I'm commenting on Julie Carl. I'm just giving Julie a thumbs up because Sean Austin said, "Lenny, you stop coming on my stupid weird hockey plays."
I hate your stupid weird hockey plays too.
And then
I
Julie
don't
Carly
know if they're
said,
cash or not.
"Lenny's never gonna stop." I'm just acting.
Lex, no, he's not. I hate those hockey plays too because I don't know if they're three-way lines or not. So I always feel like I'm getting duped. Like if it's so and so first period, whatever's, I don't get them.
What was I gonna say? Hold on. I got to go back up to here because there was some confusion here. Francisco gave me a, what do you call it? I'm sorry. My phone's vibrating. A buzzer beater, but I don't have him in buzzer beater. He wasn't in there yesterday. You weren't in here yesterday. This is from last week. New buzzer beater doesn't start till tomorrow. And are you doing a new buzzer beater tomorrow? We're just ending that like we talked about because
I'm over it. I'm over it. I've got way too much to do this weekend. Yeah.
So buzzer beater's done. Yeah. The only two people that are left in buzzer beater are Michael Dost and Simon, and they're going to win the final buzzer beater until next college basketball starts. Next season starts, I should say.
And then as baseball rolls along, I'm going to think about putting in like a home run derby. A new contest, home run derby, something like that. But right now, I need the websites to all get synced together. And I feel like my whole life is like contests, and it's not who I want to be as a human or a handicapper. So it's nothing on you guys. It's just a lot of work on our end, especially Lenny. That handicapathon is no joke. Manic Monday has 3 picks per person. So it's just a lot of work on our end. So let's kind of like take a break here.
I think I'd like to get back to I thought about this today. I'm gonna start a dogfight contest, like those little ones, the capper contest, the dapper capper, the more the money line contest. I'm gonna get back to those on the Facebook page, and because those are only on the Facebook page. Just an NHL fight, just an NBA contest kind of thing.
Are we not doing any of those right now?
We are and we're not. I haven't done any in a minute because of what you just said, like probably a couple weeks, but I'm going to start one today. They're just for t-shirts and stuff. And with everything else going on with the merger and stuff like that, and creating Max Wager Network and listening to Cam Ross, I mean, just it's a pain in the butt. So, and speaking of him, he's backstage. Donald Wallace, I don't have you for a last Woody standing, which means
he does. He texted me. I think he's the one who texted me. He didn't think that he was Indiana -4.
Okay, so I'm going to put him in for today.
Here he is.
He had one yesterday.
Yep, Indiana -4.
Okay.
Because remember you were saying I'm not putting anybody's picks in if you're just answering Allie's question? Well, that actually was his pick. So.
Oh, okay. And just to be clear, we're not going to chase picks on YouTube. I had questions yesterday. And I kind of poked fun and was a little bit of a smart ass, but I'm being dead serious. We stream on 4 different YouTube channels. Don't put your pick in a YouTube channel because I'm not looking for it. Neither is she.
Well, yes, I am because that's how my contest freaking works.
You just said that we weren't doing that. If you
For
want to
last
do that,
Woody
that's fine.
standing, if for last Woody standing, if they want to put it helps our YouTube channel if we get comments, first of all. But second
Fine.
of all, I don't want to make it just a Facebook thing.
It's not a Facebook thing. You got to be on the live show like it was since the beginning of time. Everybody's
Yeah,
like,
but what
oh,
about-
you have to be on the live show? What? I never heard of that.
But what about when they're leaving picks the next day?
Then that goes on. They can put that on the Facebook page or or in the show.
Okay. Well, I had told them last week that if they wanted to put them on this because we're on all these different deals.
If you want to chase that shit
this is
down,
why I
that's
have
on
to
you.
stop doing contests because my head is spinning. I'm so exhausted with this.
Well, I'm only doing like all the other ones, so I figured you could do one. Here's Cam Ross.
What up, Cam Ross?
What up?
It turns out you're not doing all the other ones. You're just doing Handy Capitan now. What up? Who are you liking?
Today I actually like Notre Dame.
All
Tonight.
right, well that works out for Donald Wallace then.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I was trying to get y'all to bring me in, but he actually said it before me. Now it looks like I'm just copying him, but I'm not. I actually do like Notre Dame tonight. Rutgers has played well, but I just think Notre Dame, they played really, really well in the ACC. They were a top team in the ACC. They were competing at the top of the mountain for most of the year. But that blue team from North Carolina, they won the ACC regular season. But I just like Notre Dame tonight. I just think Ron Harper Jr., I just don't think he's going to be enough for Rutgers. And it's a pick 'em. And I think Notre Dame's going to make shots. They're going to get stops. And I think Notre Dame's depth is going to be different in this game.
Sorry about that. I was trying to pull something up and then a whole other thing happened during that. I hate to hear you say that because I love Rutgers. I don't think I'm going to bet on this game unless I have an in-play opportunity.
You will. You'll get an in-play opportunity, I'm sure. I would imagine Rutgers to come out on fire. Well, like with their hair on fire, but Notre Dame will weather the storm. And with it being a pick 'em, I just think in a 40-minute game, Notre Dame's going to grind it out. I think Notre Dame is just built for this game more so. Rutgers, Ron Harper Jr. is probably going to be the best player on the floor, but Notre Dame just has more bodies. They have more guys who can help, who can do it. And I think Notre Dame's going to focus in on him and stopping him. Notre Dame's probably going to have the mindset that everybody else is going to have to beat them, and I just don't think there's enough that they're going to beat Notre Dame.
All right. Well, I hate to hear that. I love this little Rutgers squad, but it is what it is. You're the boss, Applesauce. So can I run through some of these games that are going down in the East? That's our bracket, and get your first take on them. These are not official picks.
No spreads either, right? Just am I gonna just pick a winner? Are you gonna pick a spread?
Well, I mean Baylor and Norfolk. I'm not gonna ask you. I mean,
what's that spread? Like 1,000?
I'm gonna go. I would guess it's like 20 something.
I like 22 and a half. Okay, let's go for it. I've been looking in the East.
Hold on. Okay, so Baylor is minus 21 or over Norfolk. Okay. What do you think?
I think Baylor rolls. I just think Baylor's going to roll. I think Baylor struggled at the beginning of the season and early on in the season, and man, oh man, did they figure it out late.
Yeah, they were at that crunch time right there.
They have ironed out the deets, and they are playing well.
All right. What about those guys against Marquette? It opened at UNC -3. Now we're at a 3.5. That's a tough one.
That is a tough one. That's probably the toughest one in the first round of this bracket. And I also think that second round game is going to be Baylor's toughest game.
This and one of them.
That's tough for Baylor, being the number 1 seed and then playing that in the second round. That's probably one. That's one that I will for sure watch, but that's one that I probably wouldn't touch. I would imagine North Carolina will do enough to win the game just because of their size, but Marquette's gritty.
Yeah. And they kind of like they're living on a prayer. Like they have nothing to lose. It's Shaka's first year, like what's up?
Mike Trend, you lost yesterday. You had Texas A&M, Corpus Christi, and that didn't catch.
It did not. I was on it. I know it. Everyone was on it. That's why I should have stayed right off of it. UCLA Akron. Okay, so what about St. Mary -3 at Indiana? That line moved also. It was a what was it? Mary put in Indy. It was St. Mary's -2.5. Now it's up to a 3, so it's moving towards St. Mary's. What do you think about them?
I actually have that one at 2.5. I think St. Mary's is the better team. Trace Jackson Davis carried, and I mean actually like picked them up and put them on his back last night. He did Indiana, and I was on Indiana last night, so I was a fan of it. But I really, really like this St. Mary's team. They're an older team. They're an experienced team. They just smacked Gonzaga a couple weeks ago, but then Gonzaga returned it right back. But Gonzaga is the number 1 team in the nation. I really like this St. Mary's team, and 3.5. If you can get, I feel like if you can get that one like under 5, that's probably a good one.
Okay, under 5. I like that. Now, a lot of people like UCLA to win the whole East. They're -13.5 at Akron or against Akron, and that line moved down. Or I believe it moved down. UCLA. It was 14.5. Now it's down to a 13.5 against the Zips. What are your feelings on that one? Do you think UCLA wins the East?
No,
I don't either. I like them to, but I don't love them to.
And to me, and I hate to point fingers and blame one person, but UCLA won't win the East because of Tiger Campbell.
Tiger Campbell, you heard that? I'll tell you Cam's address. You can go tell him.
I'm moving.
That's a good call.
Yeah, I'm moving.
That's a good call.
You don't know that address.
So these are just the Thursday games, right? And then the rest all happen on Friday, I believe.
And it's nothing against Tiger, but he just has his stretches where he spazzes, and he doesn't do great against other good guards. And with UCLA in that bracket, sooner or later they're going to see Baylor or they're going to see Kentucky. And that's just high level guards, and I think that's going to be just be an issue for Tiger. Tiger, he's good. He's had a really, really good career at UCLA. He runs that team very, very well, but he just struggles. He seems to struggle in the bigger moments when the lights are the brightest.
Well, that's the wrong time to struggle, if you ask me.
Right.
That's your time to shine. The lights
struggle
are
in the dark. Yeah, struggle in the dark.
Where no one can see you. It'll be fine.
Struggle against Talladega Tech or whoever it is you play in that second game of the season. But no, I don't think they're going to win the East.
Murray is -1.5. Okay, so do you think they cover 13.5 against Akron?
Probably. But this is another game I wouldn't bet. I've actually made money on Akron this year.
Yeah, me too.
I like Akron, and I like betting on Akron's football team too. I guess it's just the school as a whole.
I don't know that.
They're always good.
Ohio's a competitive state for sports.
Yeah, but that's another game that I probably wouldn't bet on. There's
no touch.
Yeah, there's so many games, just like there always is. But to me, I've said it before. When there's 100 games in a day, there's no way that the line makers are going to get all the lines right.
Right.
But that we're down to 64 teams. These guys are locked in.
Yeah.
So, you got to really pick and choose. And I was even actually talking to Lenny last night. The last 10 days or so, picking stuff that wasn't my picks has cost me. All of my picks are hitting, and then I'm just doing other stuff because it's like that downtime. And I told him last night, I can't even remember what he picked, but I liked the pick that he picked. But I told him, I said, no, I'm just going to stick to my pick. And
And that's just it. I get in trouble with that also because I have access to so many free picks, not only from all the handicappers at Picks and Parlays that I'm doing free pick videos with, but also all the morning Woodies. I'm getting flooded with free picks. And it gets hard sometimes not to take them, but I do better when I stick to my own and I only do 3 a day. That's when I really excel, but I'm not good at doing that.
To me, I have days where I'll bet once or I'll bet 6 times. It's just depending on the day, but as long as they are my games, that's when I do better.
Yeah, because then at least you take your own responsibility and you can handicap your own handicapping. Because if I get a pick wrong, I can be like, fudge, what didn't I see there that I should have seen? If it's someone else's pick, I never looked at it. So there's nothing I should have seen.
It's just hearsay. Yeah, living and dying by your own sword. I can go down fighting, for myself or fighting with myself, I guess.
Yeah.
But
okay, so we got we've got 4 more. I took Vatek at plus 25,000 to win the East. Do you think they get past Texas? I think they're high as a kite right now. I think this team has incredible momentum. I think they're feeling great about themselves. Texas is not feeling too great about themselves, but what do you think? You're the pro.
Yeah, I think what is the number on this game?
-1. Texas -1.
Wow, it's that close, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I think Virginia Tech can get by them. I really, really do. But I think Texas will beat them because Texas expected to be here.
Yeah.
Virginia Tech found out about 15 minutes ago that they were coming.
It was Texas -2.
Yeah,
now
but
it's coming down. But that could be everyone so high on Virginia Tech beat Duke. They're the kings of the world,
Yeah, but and there's nothing against the guy. I can't even remember his name. The guy averaged 9.8 points a game and had 31 on Duke.
Oh, the Virginia Tech dude.
Yeah, Maroney or something. Morneau, something.
Yeah, it's not.
He didn't even average double digits all season, and then he had a 30 ball. His season high was like 12 or 13, and he had 31.
Now he's doing this.
Yeah, and that's not going to happen again. He was throwing the ball into the air, and God was just grabbing it and dropping it in the cup. It was like the claw machine.
I wish God would do that with my sports bets and money.
Yeah,
here's some money. Here's some more money.
No, that's not going to happen. Virginia Tech's big man, Alume Keeve, he's good though. He'll keep them in it, but I just think Texas is deeper, and the Virginia Tech's little guard.
I could see this being a huge letdown spot and a huge bounce back spot also. So
right. Couture, that's his name. It says something Couture, something like that. That was his name.
Randy Couture plays basketball now?
I think the guy from Virginia Tech.
I know. I'm just kidding. Okay, so you think Texas wins? So
I think Texas will beat them.
Okay, I can hedge in game. I love that big giant number to win the East just because I can hedge the crap out of it. Purdue Yale. Purdue -16.
Purdue.
That's all 16 points.
Yeah, Purdue struggled to end the season, and they're being questioned a lot.
That's true.
And Purdue's big. They have I
want these two to play each other again.
Who two?
Purdue and Indiana. That would be a fun round.
Yeah, they might. But I think Purdue feels disrespected and taken lightly. I think Purdue's going to roll. I think Purdue's going to do pretty well in the bracket in the East.
So this is a big one for me. Murray State at San Fran. I like San Fran here. What?
I've cashed on San Fran
many times.
A lot.
And they're that same kind of team like St. Mary's where they just get overlooked and they're really a lot better than people think, but not a ton of people have heard about them. Whereas Murray State was kind of that Cinderella team with Ja Morant a few years back, and everyone remembers them that way. And they've been smashing all season, but I did a free pick video on this last night. They haven't really played anybody. I think they played LSU twice, and that's the only team that they've played who's like nationally ranked or even dancing, I believe. So strength of schedule for me goes with San Fran, who plays against St. Mary's, who plays against Gonzaga, who has to play in that conference. So
yeah. As so strength of schedule, yeah, I like San Francisco. I think they're a team that can rattle some cages.
Yeah, I agree. And then Kentucky minus 18 against St. Peter's.
Yeah, Kentucky.
Minus 18?
Yeah, St. Peter's is not good.
Okay. They're a big under team. Our friend
they're-
Joe Comunale loves him some St. Peter's unders. I don't know if Kentucky's going to let you keep that under.
I think Kentucky's going to try to. Kentucky, just like Purdue, they kind of floundered to close the year. Took their foot
they
off
got
the
embarrassed
gas.
by Tennessee.
Yeah, took their foot off the gas, and I think they, just like Purdue, they feel disrespected. You know, they had a chance at a potential one line. You know, they could have been the one. And
so did you think St. Mary's wins the whole East? Is what you said? That was your pick?
No.
Okay. Who was your pick to win the East? Or your lean? We don't want to call it a pick. It's a lean. I don't want to put that juju on you.
I hate to, be like this, but I think Baylor's going to win the East.
Okay, beautiful. I love Baylor.
I hate to be the front runner, but Baylor is at the top half of this bracket, and they're probably going to play North Carolina or Marquette. And then I would imagine they're going to play UCLA or St. Mary's.
Right.
But see, the next two best teams in this bracket are Purdue and Kentucky. And they have to see each other before they get to Baylor. I think just Baylor has the easiest road, but Baylor's the champions.
Yeah.
They're the
6-1 future. Cashed their 6-1 future last season to win it all.
They're the reigning defending. And, there's been people say Baylor's championship is just like the Lakers bubble championship. It was a fluke. Nobody was there. You didn't have to deal with the crowd and the adversity and stuff like that. And to me, that's a big chip. They want to show it's real. It wasn't a fluke. And
absolutely.
Like we said a minute ago, they're playing really, really well right now. And I just really think Baylor's going to come out.
Well, let's go. Let's go Bears. I'm all down for that. I love me some Baylor. Let's get it going on. All right, Cam. Well, cool. Thank you so much for stopping by and giving me your input. I got assigned the East. So, I had to pull in the big guns, had to pull in Cam Ross to give us a little rundown. If you guys.
I'm in the East.
Yeah, that's like where he is.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. So if you guys are looking for Cam's premium plays over at picksandparlays.net, check out Cameron Ross and use the promo code MAX, MAX. That's going to save you 20% off all of his premium plays. Cam, what is it? Basketball?
Correct. It's outrageous. There's the NIT, the big dance, the CB something. There's just so much. But yeah, it's just basketball.
I love it.
This is my favorite time of year. And fortunately, baseball's coming too.
Yes.
So.
That's a beautiful thing. All right. So I'm going to see you on Total Chaos Thursday or Friday, do you want to come on? You want to do Friday for Saturday for college basketball Saturday?
I'll do that. Okay. Yeah, and I'm going to tell you now, and I'll tell everybody watching, I'm not coming Friday to Vegas.
Why not? My cousin's not coming now either. Why not?
It's better for Danny to not get on the plane.
Okay.
With her, because she just, there's nothing wrong with the baby. Everything with the baby is fine. But her comfort will not be up to par on the plane, and that can cause an issue with him. So we're going to sit this one out, but I will come on all weekend. I'll come on anytime you guys need me. I'll pop in, but it's just better. And I don't want, with her being pregnant, he's due in 8 weeks. And it's coming up quick.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
It's coming up quick. So with her being so far along and then us moving, I don't want to leave her right now. So,
right.
So
I think his baby name is Axel, isn't it?
Yeah, but whoever it was that wrote this, it's crazy that was wrote because I was actually talking to Lenny last night. I know. But yeah, his name is Axel.
I'm just saying Axel Detroit kind of goes together. Axel Detroit Ross. I'm just saying Axel Foley. I mean, he's a great character in movies. So
I thought Axel Donald was a good one to still pull
God,
from
don't do that
Lenny.
to that board child. Don't do that.
God,
to him.
Axel Donald? No, that's
just
then you're still naming him after Lenny, but it's less obvious. I like it.
I just heard Detroit was a good name. And you admitted last night, Cam.
I told you last night, too. I heard it was a cool city, too.
You did. I heard a rumor about that, too. So good luck. And I understand. I heard that news last night, but I didn't want to break it to anybody. So
yeah, he said he had to talk to me. So I figured it was something like that. Everyone's canceling right now. Adam canceled. My cousin Adam canceled. But Medic and Laterica are on their way. Craig's already here. I think Dan Kaiser's already here.
I talked to Craig today. But I wanted to come, but it's just it's just tough timing with April's gonna be crazy for me, to say the least.
Right.
Yep. But
Monday's gonna be a shit show.
Yeah.
There will not be a show Sunday.
No, yeah. Don't even think for one. Well, I'm off on Sunday, so there's not shows on Sunday anyway.
There you go. Boom.
So there.
Boom.
Peace
Bam.
out.
Take that. Okay, so we're gonna dive into some Handy Capitan stuff real quick. Thank you so much, Cam. Guys, don't forget. Buy Cam's premium packs, his premium best bets, and use the promo code MAX. MAX saves 20% off the entire site. Oh, I was trying to bring it back up, Lenny. I didn't mean to shut you off. I just wanted to say what I was trying to say.
Having a baby, just bought a house, so y'all come on in. Come on in.
Hold on. I think we had a question for you, but I'm not sure.
What if baby Ross and baby Austin are born on the same day?
Yes.
It's funny. This right here. My brother's name
Parlay
is
that
Ross.
shit. Parlay that shit.
I love it.
You hear me?
What?
My brother's name is Austin Ross.
Is it really? Oh, that's darling.
Yeah, my older brother is Austin Ross. So
that's killer. All right. Well, good luck to you. Tell Danny I said hi. I hope everything's going well. And we'll miss you. And now I have to mail something to you instead of you just coming to get it. But maybe I'll just send it back.
What that's going to be, and we'll figure that out. Because
I'll send it with Craig Trapp and have him mail it for you since he's here.
Just have him drop it off as he flies over. Okay.
Yes, exactly. All right, Cam. Have a great day. Thanks for coming on the show. We will see you Friday for another free pick. And right, Friday for chaos as well.
Right. See you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
All right, Lenny, do you want to talk some Handy Capitan here? And I'll keep typing the last Woodrows.
Yeah. I'm all caught up. I put everybody in from Facebook that was on the Facebook that commented their stuff. Everybody else is caught up. There's a few people missing. There's how many people are left in that thing? 52, 50. Wait, how many? 54, 51 people are still left in last Woody. So,
oh dang.
So that's that. Oh wait, whiteboard.
You typed the picks in now, Allie. No more whiteboard. Ninth Wonder.
We use the whiteboard for informational tool purposes.
Yes, I don't have your pick, Ninth Wonder. I do not have you in.
No. What was I doing? Handicap 10. Hold on. Let me share my
Chris King came in saying, "You're in the dirty South, Cam. What are you talking about in the East?" Yeah, Lenny enters the picks so I can talk to you guys and the show goes faster because we are on a 1 hour time slot. So that is kind of a thing. Richie P is going Flames. Team total over 3.5. Shoot, sorry. I didn't mean to do that to you.
You're fine.
I'm going to remove this. Okay, so then I don't get confused. Because I'm trying to type.
Yeah, there's two different spreadsheets in the backstage thing, and I'm like, wait, no, that one. No, wait, that one. Couple people that got cut yesterday at 14 and 14 because 500 don't pay money and don't win your contest. Nick Earl, bye-bye. Terry Edelman, were so close, but you didn't put picks in yesterday. Bye-bye. Robert Franklin, 14 and 14. I'm sorry. Bye-bye. Leading, we got Rickett is at the top with 20 and 8. I'm going to put these, maybe you can highlight here. These are people you should be following on the little whatever, the thread, I guess you would call it, on the Facebook page. Kelly, which is Rickett, Kimberly McGee, started out really hot. She's on a 1-1 kick right now. Jeff Bradley, all three are at 20-8 after 28 picks. So they're making money. You should be following them. Chris Gilson, Tim Earl, 18-10. Anthony Salvato, who's AJ's, just won last Woody. He's 17-8-2. Sean Austin's up there, 16-11-1. Like anybody cares.
Yes, Mr. Q, I got you.
Yeah.
Did you just type it in again, Ninth Wonder, so I don't have to scroll up to a half an hour ago, please? Notre Dame -1. Okay, go ahead.
I thought I don't know. And then Captain Brian Gillahan, Dre Richardson, Eddie Sanchez, Kyle Pickard, all at 16-2. Then it kind of drops off to 15-13. Velco, Lane Elliott, Tommy Salvato, Tony Cobbs squeaked in past the cut at 14-12-2, 14-13-1. But really, like, things that they're on today would be, let me go here to today. Let's see who put some picks in. Lane Elliott's on the Nuggets and the Sixers, and he is 15-13, so he's profitable. The captain is on Notre Dame plus 2.5 at -150, and Iona plus 8. You got to remember, in handicap 10, you can manipulate the line. You can adjust as long as you stay under 150. So that Notre Dame -1, why not move it to plus 2.5 if you can stay under -150? It's a contest. It's a contest. We're not at the window. It's a contest. Dre's on some soccer, Totem, and the Warriors money line.
Platinum.
Chris Gilson's on Wake Forest and Jazz. Tim Earl, I think these are basket. I don't know. He don't tell. You'd think that the guy
Toledo's
actually
basketball.
knew what we were doing. I don't know.
Have
Toledo, Florida.
We have another special guest jumped in with us. He's raiding our party.
I don't know. Oh, he is. Anthony Scavo, Anthony Salvato. Just so you guys know, you're the same person for me. Anthony.
Yeah, me too. 100%.
Anthony Scavo just messaged me.
But Anthony Scavo is actually TS, and he's brothers with Tommy Kid, who's Thomas Salvato. But everyone thinks that TS is Tommy Salvato, but I'm guessing that Anthony goes by Tony Salvato, and that's why he's a TS. And all three of y'all. All three of y'all.
Listen, you're all the same person. Right. You're all the same person. So I know he just messaged me on Facebook here, and he's like, I'm Anthony Scavo, not Anthony Salvato. That's okay. Laugh out loud. I'm like, I'm just letting you know, if you guys win a contest, you should all just split it, because at some point, all your picks are the same, because you're all the same person. You're all one.
Let's welcome in Chris King real quick, because we've only got about 10 minutes to go. Hold on. We'll take this guy out real quick. There we go. Sorry. How's it going, Chris King? What are you up to?
Nothing. Jim said you guys wanted to have me pop by and say hi to everybody that watches your guys' show since we come up after you. So I figured I'd pop in and see what was going on. Good to see you, Lenny.
Good to see you, sir. Yeah, appreciate you stopping by. Chris runs this little show. You guys probably have heard of it. Just Parlays here with Chris King. Comes on right after Morningwood, and I love it because I'm a parlay guy. I'm a 3-team, 4-team kind of guy. Maybe even some round robins on there. Stuff like that. But I know you're a big parlay guy. I don't know if you saw earlier. We had Jock Diesel on the show. He just he did some hedging, and he had what was it, 10 or 11 team? 11,
it was an 11-team parlay, and 10 were cashed. He had one to go.
Yeah, and you just hit a 10-team.
It's very scary when you get those 11th, when you have to wait out one.
Yeah, it's always the last one at the end of the night. And you're like,
are you a hedger, Chris? Are you a hedger?
I can't say that I've ever done it before. I'm contemplating it now because after what you guys talked about yesterday, I've always just been one of the set it and forget it kind of things, and
right.
That's just I guess it's the old school mentality of I've never teased stuff around either. I just hope that things pan out. But
You're
I
taking
think
it back to
hedging
the
is
old
like,
school because I'm an old fool. Who's so cool?
right.
Alec
You know,
Burks.
back to the 80s with
Right.
with the way
I
things
tease
used to be,
football a
but
lot.
you know. Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I do very well with it. Like on a 3-team teaser. Well, I did very well last season. I don't want to jinx myself because this season I won't hit one. But I do a lot. Just like, you know, on like some of the bigger, like 10. If you're giving like -10, I'm gonna take that down to -4. They'll probably win by a touchdown, screw some people out of some stuff. Totals, I try to tease totals up and down, because I feel like the odds makers are pretty spot on with their totals. So if it's 42.5, I'm going to take it over 36 and under 48, and kind of
That
do
makes
some
sense.
stuff like
Especially
that.
if the Jets are
You
playing.
know, well, yeah, the Jets, you know, and the, you know, Bills, you know, I just tease those over. Cubs, I just tease that, or well, I don't tease that. I just bet against the Cubs. So
Ooh.
That's all right. I bet against the Tigers too, but you know, you've got the wind power machine that's Javier Baez now. So,
yep. And Tigers are making some moves. First 5. That was my bet last season. Was, and I joked on our show here at Morningwood. I was always, you know, Tigers first 5 making car payments. I'm telling, just making car payments all by themselves. And I rode the farm on the Tigers first 5 last season, and well, their bullpen is just trash, absolute trash. But so I mean, Tigers first 5 was it was godsend. Let me just tell you.
or you could always bet against the Tigers in the back 4 because, you know, like you said, their bullpen was terrible. Hopefully they'll bolster that. Hopefully they'll bolster it this season. I mean, I can't complain. The Cubs just signed Suzuki from the Japanese league. They give him $85 million for 5 years. That's always fun when you sign a guy who played for the Hiroshima Toyo Carp. You know,
hey, we got some Japanese baseball fans in the chat, so tread lightly. No, I'm just kidding. You know, what else you got coming up on the Just Parlay? I know. What region do you guys have in the?
We
they
have
all
the
split
West,
up the
which Allie's
tournament.
No, you have the
Allie's not.
West, right.
Yeah, which
You guys
Allie's
have the
not
West?
happy about because Duke's in it.
No, I
And,
honestly, I wanted the West. I don't know, because I live out here, or the South. I don't know, because I was like born there. So like the East and the Midwest, I didn't really care about. But and then Jim's like, well, Duke will probably be in the East. I'm like, well, then I'm biased about a whole team that's in the East. So no, it is what it is. It's all basketball, baby. It's all basketball. It's all going to come.
Yeah, well, I only ended up with the West. So I had to write the entire part of the West region for, you know, the guide that came out.
Yeah, no, I knew that. He explained that
yes.
to me, so it's no big deal. I mean, we don't care. Give me what I got to do.
And what's funny is Duke is playing just down the street from me because they'll be playing at the Bon Secours Wellness Arena, which is maybe 10, 15 minutes away from here.
Really?
So, yep.
That's awesome.
West is conflicted. Memphis versus Gonzaga. Ichiro came from Japan and is a Hall of Famer. Good talent here or there. Okay, so we got to start. Let me put Michael in for Wright State, and then we've kind of got to start wrapping it up here.
Yeah, we're gonna start housekeeping and wrapping it up. If you guys don't already know, you should have liked, subscribe, hit the button, ring the bell for notifications, share, tell a friend, tell a neighbor, tell your mail lady. You'd be surprised who wants to talk sports with all of us. So right after the show is Chris King with Just Parlays. Don't forget to visit him over there. Give him some trouble. Give him some hard times. You know, that's what you got to go over there and talk White Sox. That's what you got to do. So
you can talk about the White Sox. I won't listen to you, but you're more than welcome to talk about it.
Tate the Great will talk all day about the Red Sox to you. Michael, I don't have you in the last Woody standing. Washida, I forget your name, Wilbert. I don't have you in it either. Ryan Page, let me get you in. I hate the spreadsheet. I hate it. I don't have you in, Ryan Page. I don't have you in one.
Well, I'll leave you guys to it, but feel free to swing by at any time.
Appreciate it.
I know you guys got to close up.
Yeah, we do. All right. I'll see you later, Alligator. Thanks for coming on. And good luck in Total Chaos tonight. Chris King, Total Chaos, 5-0 last week. Let's go.
All right. Take care, guys.
Bye.
Hey, you White Sox. There we go. Public all over right state. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap this thing up. That was Chris King from Just Parlays. You're gonna pop on over to them. He's from Winners and Winers. He'll be on Just Parlays with Jim Williams. Thank you to Jock Diesel, aka Lex Steele, for being a special guest. Cameron Ross, Chris King, great show today. Tomorrow I should have Medic on live with me next to each other talking sports. I know, right? It'll be super exciting. You guys can all meet Medic if you missed her on Almost Adulting. She'll be here tomorrow. All right, guys, what else? Don't forget the meet and greet is this weekend, this Saturday, right here in Las Vegas. So if you're in town, come find us at the Paradise Cantina at noon or the Office Bar if it's after 5. Don't forget about the Caesars Sportsbook promo. Use the promo code MORNINGCZR. All right, you're going to download your Caesars betting app and pop that right into it, or go to the description of this video and just click on the link. In the description of the video, you're also going to find the link to the Morning Wood Crew on Facebook. All right. So that's a big deal. And most important, like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and get yourselves hooked up with the Max Wagers Network. All right. Morning Wood is going to be gone from the Picks and Parlays page for whatever reason. And is there a link to the Max Wager Network, Lenny, in the description of the video?
You could just search on YouTube Max Wager Network. If there's not a link in there, I mean, it's Max. We're all streaming on the same thing. Go to the Facebook page, Lex. I know you're on there. It's featured. It's at the very, very top. That in the bracket challenge.
And they can still do the bracket, right?
Yeah. I mean, the game's
until tomorrow.
You could join at any point, to be honest with you. But the after the game
usually
starts,
they don't let
you're
you
just
pick,
gonna.
Yeah, pick games after the thing.
Well, then you're just going to miss out on points because it's a point system. So, you get a point for every win type thing. It's however Yahoo does it. But yeah.
Okay. It's kind of cheating if you ask me, but whatever. That's how Yahoo wants to do it. Then Yahoo it up, guys. So don't forget, join into the bracket contest. Craig's got $2,000 on the line. Where is that little puppy? You're going to find it over on the Morningwood Facebook page, is how you get hooked up with this. Okay. $2,000, $1,000 to the winner. And then the rest of it is broken down as we go through. So that's what's up with the get down. All right. I think that's just about everything. If you're looking for me, I am at Plus Money Honey over on Twitter. At Detroit_Lenny is where you find that other guy who pops in and out of here. And that just about does it for us. Like, subscribe, ring the bell. Good luck to everyone, unless you're against Lenny, of course. Head over to Just Parlays with Chris King and Jim Williams. Bye, guys.